This is your statement. I don't know. How can I say?
This is in the papers.
Maybe papers.
Minister, this is also with internal sources.
Internal sources, you know, these are the internal sources which always care not to give any facilities to the common man.
You got 6 billion rupee subsidy last year.
Last year, because we have to pay all this money for these locomotive which
from China.
From China.
Which are still delayed.
That's another thing. But
you're still losing revenue.
Whatever I've got, I have to continue. How can I refuse to payment? I can say this on this Dawn interview, that I am a man who has never purchased in this time a single penny from any country, and old infrastructure, old coaches. I have rehabilitated all the old Khyber Mail. I have rehabilitated the Tezgam. You travel sometime Tezgam, it's a new Tezgam, from the same capacity. And in these all conditions which you have said, I am going to achieve this target, and I'll prove this 16 November with a full detailed sheet that this is my achievement, and I'm proud for that.
We have to take a short break here. You are watching TalkBack with Shaikh Rasheed Ahmad. Stay tuned. Glad to have you back. You're watching TalkBack. We're with Shaikh Rasheed Ahmad. What about freight? Let's talk about freight. You've talked about passenger services.
Yeah, freight, when I have got
freight is down to 4%.
Yeah, even then, I must accept that this is neglected area, and we need in emergency the freight coaches. We have a shortage of the freight trains. We have a big shortage of freight trains, and we are making every month one train of about 22 or 28 coaches. And we have to look after this, and we have a serious shortage of this.
So there used to be a monopoly of Pakistan Railways when it came to freight. And today the criticism you get is that you haven't pressurized the federal government enough to take care, to tackle on the road traffickers, which are also called the road mafia.
Government has spent billion and trillion rupees on road. If the government has sense and they have love for this train, when British has given this rail, how was the rail was 9,000 kilometer. When I become a minister, it was 8,000 kilometer. All these Chakwal side and Kohat side and everywhere it's finishing. So I'm going to again restart. I'm going to start new routes. I'm going to think over it that how can we make economical service for the common people and the poor people, and I wish, although I'm leaving in 30 days, 25, 28.
So considering the state the Pakistan Railways is in,
yeah.
Do you think it's in a good position? I'm using that term loosely.
Yeah, because our bureaucrats don't want to sell their assets,
so
which are...
keeping that in mind, you're blaming the bureaucrats.
Yeah.
Okay. What on earth is a bullet train program, which you've also been pushing, going to do?
Look.
When you have headlines like train rams into tractor, train rams into kids, train rams into goats.
Yeah. So the only solution is that this is not a Razia Sultana time that people are reaching from Lahore to Karachi 22 hours and from Pindi to Karachi in 24 or 26 hours. So we have a lot of passengers. Every half an hour there is a train. And if we have a good service for the high-tech, I don't want to run it 744 kilometers as France, but I love to make it up to 300 kilometers per hour. So it should be 1 hour between Pindi and Lahore, and we can fencing the area. We have the area, and that is the only way to make fencing on your track. Otherwise, this 1400s, no man, crossing.
Minister, 3.5 billion rupees in just this year of losses, and now you want a bullet train.
Yeah, I want to bullet train. I want to even change this Tarkai mode crashes. I want to take this rail in China, and I have given the feasibility report for the Afghanistan and Gwadar.
People say you're too political. You're just making these statements to sound cool.
No, I have paid the Australian and the Chinese 2 crore rupees, 1 crore rupees. It's a big country. We have money. That doesn't make any difference if you have a future program and spending 1 crore rupees and 2 crore rupees for their feasibilities. If I'm not in a position to make it perfect, maybe my generation will be in a position. They have a record that what we can do for the development of this country and for the welfare of the people of this country.
Moving on. the National Mass Transit Authority.
Yeah.
There's been delays in the feasibility. First of all, the feasibility was supposed to be done by the Pakistan Railways itself. Today, the Pakistan Railways, the PR, is not in control of the feasibility process because outsiders are making the feasibility. Initially, the plan was that the Pakistan Railways would do the feasibility itself. What does that mean about the NMTA? That is the National Mass Transit Authority not under the control of the Pakistan Railways.
Yeah, that was not. Just they have given me charge 4 months before. So I have given provincial chief the permission. Okay, go ahead. I have given permission to the Islamabad authority. CDA I have given to Parvez Lai. I have given to the Mustafa Karachi because they have money. Japanese have given $9.87 million, $987 million for mass transit. But how can I go feasibility? It takes time. It's tendering. So we got the feasibility tenders. There is a process. You have to go PC1. And they appointed me very late, just few months before. And there was no mass transit authority. They made me chairman when I have no time. What to do? How can I take a start of mass
Another
transit?
criticism you've received, Minister,
Yes.
is that exactly what you just said, no time. That you spend a lot of time doing things other than your portfolio.
You're right. People asking me enough. I'm 2 in 1 or 3 in 1, I don't know. But you're right here. I do something which I don't.
People say that you're still the information minister.
I don't ask anybody to give me this opportunity. What to do if old friend is going to make you trouble and ask you something? So bad habits can't leave so early. You have to take some time. So you're right, and this I'm getting blame from my all the friends that still I'm 2 in 1 or 1 in 2. I don't know whether I'm 2 in 1 or 1 in 3. So sometime I do this, sometime I have to. Somebody says me highest level to say this. How can I refuse?
Well, it's not very often that we find you dumbfounded, Minister, but it's been a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming to Talk Back, and thank you for talking back. That's it for Talk Back this week. We were with Shaikh Rasheed Ahmad, the one and only Shaikh Rasheed Ahmad. Email us at talkback@dawnnews.tv. Your views are important to us. That's it from me, Wajahat Saeed Khan, and the rest of the Talk Back team. Have a good night.